The surgical option for correcting atrial fibrillation is referred to as the Mays procedure. It was developed in the early 1990s by a physician named Dr. James Cox. Originally, it involved cutting a series of incisions with a knife and scissors through the atria or the upper chambers of the heart to eliminate or corral the abnormal electrical pathways. New technologies have been developed that have allowed us to create these same pathways without cutting into the heart for the most part. We use different technologies, either freezing the heart with cryotherapy or radiofrequency ablation clamps to create these lesions, interrupting the abnormal connections and thereby eliminating the atrial arrhythmia. As an additional component of the Mays procedure, we remove or exclude the atrial appendage, which is the portion of the heart where most of the clots develop that cause debilitating strokes with atrial fibrillation. Most of the people that we see for atrial fibrillation are receiving what is called a concomitant procedure. People that need to have cardiac bypass operation or a valve procedure will very frequently add the Mays procedure on to that other operation as an additional procedure. Atrial fibrillation can lead to heart failure and can also lead to premature death. It's a nuisance arrhythmia that is in fact a serious arrhythmia. Also, a significant number of the people that have atrial fibrillation will have adverse reactions to either the medications that are used to control it or to the blood thinners. Specifically with the blood thinners, there's a significant incidence of bleeding from the blood thinners. If the Mays procedure is successful, either through the cardiologist's hands with ablation or surgically, the hope is to get people off of the blood thinners and off of their antiarrhythmic medications.